We are live, Marco. Welcome to the Project 90 podcast. My name is Antonio.
I'm Marco.
And I'm Marco, and that is Marco. Today we are talking about round of 16, just wrapped up, Marco. What did we just witness? We just saw a thrilling defeat. Not shocked, not surprised. Belgium just whooped USA's ass. How to start there, dude. Yesterday we saw Mexico lose 3-2 versus England.
Don't remind me.
Brazil went out in astonishing fashion versus Norway, 2-0, 2-1, right? They did get one back, Neymar. And then today we saw Portugal out. Cristiano Ronaldo's career, it's over, Marco.
I think, the GOAT should just call it a day.
It's over. It's over. We're going to start with Brazil, Norway. Were you surprised by seeing Brazil go out the way they did?
Given the team that Brazil took to the tournament and given Neymar a farewell tour, I don't think he should have gotten this game.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it just seems like from the get, right, with Rafinha's injuries, the controversy going into the tournament with who was going and what was going on around the team, this surprised me.
Like leaving João Pedro at home. Seeing Endrick miss the way he did. Yeah.
Because if we know something about the Brazilians, there's a lot of quality out there.
Yeah, there's. And on top of that, though, seeing Holland put 2 behind, right? 2 goals in. It's not very shocking to me, is it?
You know what? I thought I was watching the game,
Yeah.
and for a second, I was like, is this guy good? Because
Damn, that's a big
he
question.
worked on a lot of things, or is
Yeah.
this guy good because he's out there just having fun?
Yeah.
Because when he scored that first goal, I was like, this guy's just out there having fun.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what to do. He knows how to move around the box,
Mm-hmm.
and he just comes out of nowhere.
Holland's that one guy that you just can't sleep on, no matter what. You give him 2 chances to score 2 goals. Brazil, though, they're pretty subpar all around. Defensively, attacking-wise. I think in attack, Rafinha was out. That hurt them. Endrick, I don't think he's the star everyone's making him out to be.
I mean, he went to France, got some playing time.
Yeah.
But it's France,
Mm-hmm.
right? He's going over there with no pressure. He's balling, and I kind of feel like Ancelotti had to take him,
Yeah.
right? I don't know. What do you think?
Being an up-and-coming star, yeah, I would take him. I mean, I don't think it's wrong that he took him. I just think ultimately the problem with Brazil is leaving João Pedro at home. I know. Neymar, everyone wanted him to go. It's great that he went, but still someone's got to stay home for João Pedro. You can't put up 20-some goals in the Premier League, and stay home from the World
I
Cup.
was just going to mention something similar.
Hmm.
Why doesn't Igor Thiago go in that game against Norway?
Did he play much? He didn't play too much.
The first game.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like, you know what? I'm just going to put him in the back seat and let the rest of the guys do their thing.
Yeah.
The rest of the guys did not do their thing. Vini had a couple goals. He did what Vini does, but at the same time, the supporting cast around him weren't complimenting the way he was playing.
No.
Right. But if I was Ancelotti, it's an elimination game. I'm not throwing Neymar in there.
Yeah.
He can create 1 or 2 plays. I need somebody who's going to put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. But
underwhelming. They were underwhelming.
moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
On to the next round. We're rooting for the Vikings. You got a fan here.
I'm rooting for them.
And,
yeah.
Although Holland said France is going to win it all, they're going to give them a run for their money.
I think he is, yeah. I think Holland's going to cause a big problem. Anyway, next game, Marco. Big one for you. It's an emotional one for you. Should I say it? Mexico losing 3-2, Marco.
Let me put all my glasses on.
In the Azteca, Marco.
I'm going to start crying.
In Mexico, Marco. 3-2 loss to England. Everything was set up for a fucking amazing victory, and they just couldn't do it. And you got a lot to say, so just let it rain, man. Get after it.
I'm not going to be a Debbie Downer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to call out all opportunities, right? Who should have gone in? Why so-and-so went in? Why so-and-so started? I'm going to hold my head up high as a Mexican-American.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
First time in history.
Yeah.
They win all 4 games.
It's a big deal.
Coming out of the group.
It's a big deal.
First 3. No goals scored. Right? No goal scored in the 4th game. Right? Won their first knockout game in 40 years. So a lot of things to take away from this group. Right? Obviously, the atmosphere in Mexico City.
It's wild.
The cartel stopped killing throughout the
Got
time that
chilled out
Mexico
for
was
a couple
playing. Yeah,
weeks,
just
yeah.
a lot of less deaths.
Yeah.
But a lot of takeaways, a lot of positives, a lot of
Mhm.
young talent coming out of Mexico
Yes.
who's going to be in their still mid 20s,
Mhm.
2030 if they qualify.
Yeah.
So, you know what? It's just one of those things where I'm just proud of the team,
Yeah.
proud of what they showed,
Mhm.
the grit that they showed.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man, it's a hard pill to swallow.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm not Landon Donovan saying we're going to win the tournament,
Yeah.
but there was hope there.
Yeah.
They're going to go beyond the round of
The round of
16.
16 at least.
But, you know,
Yeah.
they
I mean, they came up against a really good England, really strong team, right? They're one of the favorites. Can't say they're not. But to lose at the Azteca, like that was the moment where
they were supposed to.
if you were ever gonna break that round of 16 curse, it would have been right there. Right?
Mexico doesn't lose at the Azteca.
No.
I think,
I think it was 11 games.
yeah, I think it's the first time since 2013 or something like that.
Yeah, 11
Don't
games
quote me,
since.
fact check me.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, England,
Mhm.
dude, they have a squad.
They do.
Leading goal scorer
Mhm.
and Harry Kane.
Right.
Declan Rice feels like
Yeah.
he doesn't lose any ball.
Bellingham had a game.
Bellingham had the game of games.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
had a game. Their defense, John Stones coming on. Obviously, they got the red card, right? It was like the 50th minute, right? So I think everyone got a little excited, and as they should for Mexico. But then a couple minutes after that, what happened? They go down
mistakes,
mistakes, right?
mistakes. And if you watch the USA game where you just finished watching it, mistakes,
Yeah.
right? And at this point of the competition, you can't make mistakes like that, dude.
Mm-mm.
You can't lose the ball in the middle of the midfield. Uh, it's just a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
And like we were just talking about, the type of players that they have, the caliber of players that they have, those guys are going to capitalize on the mistakes.
Yeah.
That's why they play at the biggest clubs because they know how to create those opportunities. They
Right.
know where to score, when they need to score. I mean,
They know how to close out games too. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
yeah, you're on the back foot for that long. You're under so much pressure. You got 10 men. You know, the coach made all the right subs, if you ask me. They parked the bus, which a lot of people probably don't like to see. But, you know, in the knockout game of the World Cup, the only thing that you're trying to do is win. And, you know, they did it. They pulled
Yeah,
it.
well, I will say when Tuchel
Yeah.
parked the bus, right?
Right.
You take out Aguirre and his staff, take out Quinones.
Yes.
So I just scored a banger for you earlier on,
Hmm.
who has been scoring for you,
It's been their
right?
player.
Who's dynamic, creates opportunities, doesn't play a whole lot of defense,
Hmm.
but he's always making that run, right? Putting himself in a position to score or to create a play. You take him out. So that's one less guy that's creating opportunities for you,
Yeah.
right? You take out Gilmora out.
Mm.
Yes, there's inexperience there, but he's also a kid that can create an opportunity.
Yeah.
Fidalgo comes in. It feels like Fidalgo just came in and passed the ball to the right, passed the ball to the left.
Hmm.
Right? Those two guys come out. Brian Gutierrez is trying to create opportunities, but nothing set in stone.
Nothing.
I just feel like the whole back half of that second half, we'll just give it to Guillard on the left side and let's try to cross against these 6 foot, close to
Monsters.
7 foot monsters.
Then they put that defender and he's like 6'6", and
Yeah, dude, they're gonna kick the ball out there.
they're cleared out every
Very easily.
time.
They're gonna
Yeah.
clear it out.
Hmm.
So taking those two guys out who can create opportunities for you and get you a chance or make give you an opportunity to score a goal was questionable, but hey, I'm not a coach.
Hmm.
I'm not there. You know, it's just what I'm seeing from that coach.
Yeah. Yeah. And Aguirre obviously resigned. Now Marquez is taking over.
Yeah.
It's, you know, most likely the last World Cup for like Raul Jimenez, right?
He's done.
There's probably a few players like that it's
Majority of the team.
Montes and
Quick on Montes.
yeah.
Maybe an hour before kickoff.
Hmm.
Oh, Montes felt something during warm-ups. He's questionable. But Aguirre still starts him.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't have a great first half. And then you waste a sub coming off for the second, right? I get it. It's a big game. But in essence, if your guy's not 100%, I mean, Anton, you're going to tell the coach you're 100% because you want to play, right?
Right.
But it's your job as a coach to also like realize or make that decision, like what's better for the team.
Hmm.
Put him in there where he's potentially lying to me.
Yeah.
He's like at 60, 50%.
Hmm.
Or do I put Edson Alvarez early on? Who
Right.
didn't have a great World Cup, but still, you're starting him, and that's what you ended up swapping him out for anyway.
Right.
Right. So, but at the end of the day, a lot of good takeaways.
Hmm.
Lira, arguably the second best player
He
on
was
that
solid.
squad.
He was solid.
I mean, Quinones
Yeah.
made his dream. The fans
He might have
made
been man of
his
the
dream.
match yesterday for Mexico, honestly.
I
So
mean,
solid out there.
bro,
Yeah.
small guy, but
Mm,
his presence,
yeah.
he
And we
made it.
we gotta talk about too, Jordan Pickford had a massive game.
Yes, he
Big
did.
saves. Raul Jimenez had a great header early in the game that he went down, he got that shit, blocked it. He always shows up for England in these moments, though. It's not like anything new, I wouldn't say.
And it almost felt like the goal was coming for Jimenez,
Mhm.
right? Because two close calls. But you're right. Pickford stepped it up. And I don't know if it's because Raul Jimenez likes to score on Pickford in the Premier League,
Might be,
but
yeah.
that's actually a stat.
Yeah,
Scored on him quite a bit.
yeah.
But Pickford, he showed up. It was just the England.
Last thing for
The
Mexico.
England stuff.
Hilmora, obviously 17. Okay. He's getting his World Cup debut. What a way to introduce yourself, first of all, to the world stage. I think he did amazing. He's got amazing composure at his age to be not only just playing at that level, but creating chances, playing well, making the right pass. Really didn't make too many mistakes other than the one we saw versus England. That's kind of a big one. But what do you see? What do you see that for Mexico going forward? You think he's their main guy that they're going to build around now for the next like 15 years at least, huh? 10, 15 years at least.
This is what I'm going to say. He can be, just
Yeah.
like many before him
Hmm.
could have.
Yeah.
It's up to the Mexican Federation to let it organically happen or to
Hmm.
help him, right? If they start putting a lot of pressure on this kid, if they don't give him the opportunity to go to Europe because they put a high price tag, which Mexico does, Liga MX does, it's a business at the end of the day. That's why a lot of people say Mexico will never win anything because they
Hmm.
look at business first. So
Right.
they need to protect this kid, right? He's under right guidance. Rafael Marquez is going to be his coach, right?
Yes.
Hopefully for that he stays for the whole cycle and we don't get another coach in 2 years like we did Aguirre
Maybe
when they
Robert.
when they fired Lozano.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they just got to give him all the opportunities for him to grow. But I don't know, man. I can't sit here and tell you that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But ultimately, what happened is going to happen.
He's seeming like a generational talent. And maybe Mexico should, as we move on to this next game here, maybe we should hire Roberto Martinez. What do you think? Portugal bowing out today, right?
What do they say about Martinez and Golden Generations?
I think he's really good at ruining them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think most Portugal fans probably agree with that right now. Losing to Spain, 1-0. I'll be honest, the game wasn't that exciting. I was watching it. It wasn't like I think it was the Nations League final they were in. It was an exciting
Yes.
game.
Yeah.
Portugal, Spain, you just expect a little more. Lamine Yamal's been pretty quiet. Portugal, for the squad they have, they just did not show up, in my opinion, at all. The whole team. Not just Ronaldo, not just the midfield, not just anyone. It's the whole team just did not show up and play, I think, as good as they should have. To me, they should have. I think they're better than Spain. I think they are better than Spain. I think they're a semifinal team at least. And it never looked like they were even going to go to the quarterfinal, to be honest, from the start of this tournament. Right.
I mean, we like to use this phrase on paper,
Mm
right? On paper, they're the better team,
hmm. Mm hmm.
right? They got Vitinha, Joe Neves coming off great years, back-to-back years with PSG.
Yeah.
Bruno having an awesome year with Man U.
Mendez and all these
Nuno
guys.
Mendes, also PSG,
Mm hmm.
solid. Ronaldo finally won in Saudi,
Mm
right?
hmm.
It had everything going for them,
Yeah.
but they just couldn't get it going.
No.
I feel like at times, like I'm gonna say, they felt like they're playing for themselves at times because I just didn't see any chemistry for a team that's been playing together for a while.
Mm hmm.
Right? And yeah, there could be tactical changes, Ramos coming in, Ramos not coming in.
Right.
Ultimately, that falls on Martinez,
Yeah.
right? Because I agree, as much as I like Ronaldo, you shouldn't have kept him for 90 minutes
Yeah.
certain games,
Should
especially
use
when Ramos
Ramos more.
just gave you a goal against Croatia after coming on,
Yeah.
right? That's what he does. That's what he did at the last World Cup.
Mm hmm.
But to your point, man, this team had everything to go far and deep in the tournament, and it just didn't happen.
Yeah. No. And honestly, Spain, yeah, they won, but if they continue on playing like they did today, I don't know. Belgium just beat the United States, which we'll get into. So that's who they're playing next. Seeing Belgium play the way they did just now versus the United States, I think they could probably beat Spain if they play that way. But again, you're looking into the next round, after the quarterfinal, the semis, where you're looking at teams like maybe Norway, Portugal, Spain, England, Mexico. Those are the teams that are going to be the big three. And then you're looking into the next round after the quarterfinal, the semis, where you're looking at teams like maybe Norway, France, all these other teams. And I don't know if Spain is really in that gear right now. I think they can be if Lamine wakes up and really gets after. If Nico Williams comes back,
He's 100%.
yeah, he needs to come back because he made a huge difference for Spain. Ferran Torres, I don't know what it is about that guy. I don't like him up there. Denny Olmo, they're all good players, but again, Gavi's not been on the field. I don't know, man. I don't see it. I don't see it working out for Spain. A lot of people have them as a favorite, just like they did Portugal. To be honest, I don't think either one of them. Obviously Portugal, but I don't think Spain's going to go all the way. Yeah,
What I would say there is, yes, they're not blowing our socks off, but they still have the players on the squad to make it happen.
absolutely.
So, like, the next game, it could just be like we forget about whatever happened up until that point
Oh, it could
because
just
they're because they're
turn
gonna
on a
be
dime. Yeah,
Lamine Yamal is gonna
yeah.
ball out. But if we do say that Lamine is dealing with something, I don't know. There's a lot of talk about his ego.
Hmm.
Maybe he's getting the fans get to him. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if it was AI, but he had like this
Hmm.
headband on that said "Ego Lamal" or Yamal, something like that.
No way.
So yeah, 2 games ago.
Did he really?
So if that's the case, then he's thinking about other things versus the task at hand, which is helping Spain get out of the World Cup under their hands.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see, right? I think Colombia is actually going to make semis, but that's besides the point. We just finished watching United States, Marco. United States, there's a lot of talk. Oh, they're going to get through to the quarters. This is it. The team they played so good against Paraguay. You got Lalas, you got Donovan, you got all these guys hyping them up.
Never forget Stewart.
Stuart Holden, our favorite commentator, right? And of course, the big controversy is Mulligan, right? Getting the red card. And what did they say? They said, you know what? We'll take it away. You could play this game. And obviously, it didn't help, didn't work out. Uh, I think maybe we should start there. What did you think about them? I guess Trump or FIFA, whoever had an influence, taking away the red card, which to me, I'll just flat out say that's a red card. I don't care if it's an accident. I don't care. You landed on the guy's ankle, would have broke his ankle. You checked the VAR, you gave him the red card, and then after the fact, you pretty much gave the VAR a VAR and said, you know what, we're going to take it away. We're going to take it away. He could play.
That's a good one. You gave the VAR a V.
That's what they did.
Bro, why the F do we have refs for?
I don't know.
If they're gonna do their job and ultimately like, hey man, nah, we're gonna reverse that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? That just solidifies what the people have been saying for years and years and years and years is that FIFA, there's some fishy business going behind the scenes.
There's something going on.
I don't care if Mr. Donald Trump, the president of the United States, calls and says, that wasn't a foul. That wasn't a foul.
Yeah.
Terrible Trump impression.
Yeah.
But
Well, he's talking about, I know sports.
I know sports.
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah.
That wasn't a foul.
That was not a red card.
Bro, that was a red card.
That was a red card.
Come on, Infantino, do better, bro.
You can't, I mean, you know what? It's part of the
Yeah,
game.
you're spitting on everyone's face.
It is. It's disrespectful, honestly. And I've heard everyone come out that are non American, I should add, say that, you know what? That's a red card. And it is a red card. And despite the fact that they pulled it and he played the game, it really didn't make a difference, right? Because Belgium came out kind of out of nowhere because they have not been playing well either. And to be quite honest, they kind of dominated the United States this game, right? Um, Pulisic got an injury, yeah. Taking Adams out. There's some questionable substitutes that Pochettino made. I'm not too sure if they were the right ones. Bringing Gio Reyna on, taking off Serginho Dest, Tim Ream, and the horrible mistake
Yeah.
from the goal. I mean, what was that, Marco? What did we witness? Did you? I
Tim
mean,
Ream or Matt Freeze?
I think
Let's
he's dumb and
let's,
dumber at
let's
this
give it to the
point. You
goal.
know?
Let's give it
Yeah.
to the goal.
I think I'd blame the goalie.
At least Tim tried to save it.
Yeah,
Let's give it to the goal.
a little off balance.
You're outside of the box.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna think about it twice, getting rid of that ball.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see anything there. I saw the replay a bunch of times why he second guessed that. But you gotta boot that, Anto. Get it
Yeah.
out of there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're already down.
He went for the swing and he pulled back. He pulled back and he just didn't clear it for whatever reason. Maybe he didn't think he was behind him or something. I don't know what was going through his mind at that moment, but the decision he made was clearly wrong. And yeah, they still didn't pull one back, so it wouldn't have been 2-2, but I think that shifted the momentum a little bit.
I mean, the morale, dude, is like a dagger in the heart.
Mhm.
Like that's solidified. Like we're gonna lose.
Yeah. They kinda just
The
right.
players are always going to be in, right? Give you 100%. I mean, you look at Balogun all game, he's running,
Yeah, he's
trying to
hustling.
create opportunities. Bearhalter just
Mhm.
doing what he can to create an impact as soon as he came in. But you can't make those mistakes. I said earlier, not at this stage of the game,
Yeah.
because every mistake you can get capitalized on. And who's to say you're going to get a chance for another goal with the next 5, 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Look at Mexico yesterday for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
They had majority of possession, couldn't do shit,
Mhm.
right? But yeah, man. Shout, I mean, nothing against the US squad,
Look, they're similar to
but the
Mexico. Yeah.
pundits, the pundits need to chill out.
Yeah, I think so.
That they're going to walk the group.
Very
You
overconfident.
know who walked the group? Mexico walked the group.
Yeah.
Mexico walked the group.
They did.
You know, USA didn't walk the group, right? Yeah, they took out some starters in the third game, but at the
Mhm.
end of the day, you're adding pressure on these guys. Yes, they're at home, but to flat out start saying we're gonna win it,
Mhm.
or we have the opportunity to win. We have everybody has the opportunity to win. That's why they show up. They got all the best guys from their best teams,
Yeah.
right? Because they think that they're gonna win the damn tournament. Some of them are delusional,
Mhm.
right? Because I mean,
A little overconfident sometimes.
yeah,
But I will say, give Mexico a lot of credit and the United States. I think they played pretty well this World Cup for the opponents they had versus Paraguay, the United States. That was, I mean, I expected them to win that game, but not in the fashion they did. That was definitely exciting. I think that added fuel to the fire of the overconfidence a little bit. But, at the end of the day, we kept saying, and I think a lot of people thought, what happens when we come up against a team with real quality? And I think that's what happened today versus Belgium. It's pretty obvious to me that
how
they
much
got they got outclassed.
how much of the friendly when Belgium smacked them do you think played a role? That where they try to build off of that game on the defensive lapses,
Yeah.
uh, marking your guy, where the case may be.
Mhm.
Watch out for this guy because he's going to do this X Y Z. How much do you think that played into the tactical decisions on this game?
I think it did. I think it did maybe more so. I don't know. I think they kind of threw some of that out the window due to the fact that they've been playing the way they have. I think they're riding off of the Paraguay game, even the Bosnia game. They lost to Turkey, and I think they took a lot out of that game because Turkey was actually the better team that day. Regardless, Pulisic didn't play. Obviously, he came on late. He got nutmegged, right? He got humbled pretty quick there, and they lost the game in the last minute. Um, Tactically, though, with the United States, I think personally, Pochettino kind of went in there thinking that Belgium wasn't the favorite. I think they actually thought they were going to kind of dominate that game, and I think they found out quickly that that wasn't the case. And so they made some changes mid-game, the way they did, and I think Belgium just came out and they dominated from the start. I don't think they really looked much at that previous game that they had with Belgium. And if they did, I think they kinda just went with a whole new set of tactics for this game, especially now Florian Balogun came back into the picture kinda last minute. Um, but I don't know, ultimately, they just got outclassed, man. That's the bottom line. Belgium was just a better team.
Yeah, they're better on the ball overall.
Yeah.
I would. I mean, we talked about this earlier. It would have been nice to see Haji Wright a little earlier,
Yeah,
especially in a
exactly.
game of this caliber. I mean, we
Mhm.
we also mentioned maybe this guy starts Balogun. This
Mhm.
whole Balogun drama was going on because Pepe, he's up there, but he hasn't been too impactful.
No, and it's like a Brian Gutierrez almost, he started, what, the first 2 games?
Yeah.
He didn't really produce anything, and what did they do? They benched him. They sat him down, and they brought someone else in.
Well, same thing with Santi, right?
Oh, man.
Not impactful at all.
No.
And then he comes in like yesterday, he gets injured. So
Hurt
now,
himself.
I don't know, that guy's out of
It's
ice.
not looking good for that guy, like, all around, career-wise, internationally, everything. He's had so many opportunities, and he just has not produced at
But that's a
all.
different subject.
It is.
At the end of the day, US lost, Mexico lost,
All the hosts are out, Marco.
Canadians lost.
All the hosts are out.
But what takeaways do you have
Yeah.
for US? What can they build on? Who's he potentially still see in the World Cup here in 4 years on the squad?
Yeah.
Is Pochettino staying? I know there's talks about a potential extension.
Mhm.
The elimination today, does that avoid all that? What do you think?
No, I think Pochettino stays. I think what he's building, um, it's obvious to me they've been playing better, right? They had a good World Cup if you ask me. They obviously didn't make it to the quarters, which would have been nice to see for them, for Mexico, for all the host teams. But the United States, I think, from what we've seen in previous generations, going back to '94, which was the last World Cup here, to now, is like a night and day difference. So I think as long as they keep building on what they have, I mean, this team has some really good players, quality players. They play overseas, and they don't just play overseas; they play with the biggest clubs in the world. Pulisic winning Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues, all these trophies. McKennie at Serie A. A lot of them out in Germany as well. Tillman's a great player. Gio Reyna, I don't know what it is with that guy. He has his moments, right? But overall, I think the quality in the United States for the national team is rising. It's going to continue to rise, and I think along with Mexico as well, because I kind of pair them together in a lot of cases. I think give it another generation, it's going to be even better, and it's just going to keep getting better. Um, so I don't see this World Cup as a major loss, major defeat. Obviously, it's kind of sad to go out the way they did, especially because they were at home, Azteca, and then they were in Seattle, so they're the host nations. But I only see things going up. Now, this next World Cup, obviously, they'll be older. Pulisic, McKennie, these guys are going to be up in their early 30s now.
I don't know if it's supposed to even make it to the next one.
I don't know.
They made it to this one.
I don't know, but US has a lot to look forward to, and like Kevin Sullivan, this wonder kid, he's bought by Man City. So there's a lot of talent, I think, that's coming through the ranks that they're gonna make they're gonna make a big difference. And it's the Hillmore generation, it's the Kevin Sullivan generation that I think we're gonna see quarterfinals, maybe semifinals.
They would have taken Diego Luna.
Diego Luna, I don't know. It's
happened?
controversial there too. He's still in the commercials, bro.
Yeah, dude, I love that guy for being on the commercials.
He's still in the commercials. He's still in the commercials. Who do we got tomorrow? Let's see real quick. Tomorrow we're almost wrapping up this round of 16. Oh, that's right.
Colombia.
That's right, Marco. Let's get your quick prediction on these two games right here. Tomorrow we got Argentina versus Egypt in the round of 16, and Switzerland versus Colombia. Argentina, Egypt. What do you see happening there? I think I know.
If the same team shows up against Cape Verde,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to take anything away from Cape Verde. They balled out.
They did.
But anything remotely close to that, Egypt has a chance.
Yeah.
But I see another Messi goal.
Yeah.
I see them potentially 3-1,
Okay.
2-0.
Mm-hmm.
You just never know.
Yeah. No, I clearly have Argentina as favorites, but I can see Egypt putting one on the board. I'm gonna say 3-1 in that game. 3-1. I think Argentina's gonna dominate though, to be quite honest. Switzerland, Colombia. Now we saw Colombia, I saw Colombia at least versus Portugal that game. And they came out and they gave them the business, you know what I mean? Switzerland, though, they've been kind of building momentum into the tournament. So I think this is actually gonna be a really close game.
I'm putting my money on James Rodriguez in Colombia.
He's got something with that shirt on, huh?
Yeah, man, he's just a different player when he plays for the national team.
Yeah.
You got Munoz on the other side, on the right side, right? But yeah, I got those guys. Looks like they got something going for them. But I wouldn't be surprised if Mbolo
Mm-hmm.
and Switzerland have something to say about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you right now, Anto, these guys are quietly making their way to the next round and to the next round.
Mm-hmm.
They're not being too flashy.
They're just getting it
They're
done.
just winning games.
They're just getting it done.
What needs to be done? That's all you need is to win the game to go to the
Mhm.
next round. So, score wise,
It'd be close. It's a close
I
one.
feel like if they actually put him on target and back of the net, like
Mhm.
against Portugal,
Yeah.
you can see 2 to 3 goals from Colombia.
Okay.
Right? Switzerland, same. It
Mhm.
could go both ways, 3-2. It can even be a close game, 2-1,
Yeah.
1-0.
Yeah. I mean, they got some players.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of results on the board.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot just a rant. You know what? I'm thinking Colombia's definitely gonna win. I think James Rodriguez is just gonna turn up because that's what he always does with this fucking shirt on for some reason. With club, with national team though, he likes it. I think it's gonna be 3-1, dude. Colombia.
Yikes.
Colombia over Switzerland, 3-1. That's what I mean.
Was bold.
It's bold, but I don't know, man. Colombia, they seem to build momentum in these tournaments. They were going to see like a 2010 or 2014 James. It was 2014, right? Was that the World Cup? Yeah.
Diaz needs to take over a game.
Luis Diaz, yeah.
We're waiting for that.
Mm-hmm.
Just take over a game, just like you were doing the Champions League.
Yeah.
At least I've been waiting for that.
Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow happens.
He's like the opposite of James, right? He shows up for club, he turns up for club, for country, not so much, but then James is the opposite.
Hey, I'm not gonna throw any shade to Jaime Rodriguez. He played with my
Leon?
old club, Leon,
Yeah.
for 2 seasons.
Well, we'll see, Marco.
So yeah, people.
That's it for this wrap up. Go to project90soccer.com, find our socials, find our streaming platforms, comment, like, subscribe, do your thing, and we'll be back with another wrap up after this next round of games.
And we're out.
We are out. Peace.